Hey there, this is Autumn over at Wilsonville Toyota. I just kind of wanted to go over, because we're doing this purchase remotely and obviously I can't have you here at the dealership to kind of explain the ins and outs. Wanted to go over exactly what is and isn't covered on your new Toyota purchase. I'm going to take my glasses off preemptively before they fog up. Super annoying. Anyway, so on a new Toyota, the first 3 years or 36,000 miles, that is covered complimentary from the manufacturer, and it's broken down into two different parts. It's called the limited manufacturer's warranty. For the first 12 months here, this is going to be your best in class coverage. This is going to be your 12-month, 12,000 mile bumper to bumper, roof to road certified warranty from Toyota. Essentially anything that goes wrong, you're innocent until proven guilty on that. So if it's pulling to the right, pulling to the left, making a weird sound, even if you need an alignment, something like that, we or any certified Toyota shop is going to take care of that for you, no questions asked. After that, you get into the limited portion of it, which lasts for the next 2 years. Or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first. I don't know if you can see that very well. Basically, the only difference here is that it covers defects only. So it has to be Toyota's fault, whether the part itself is faulty or if it was installed incorrectly, right? But it does cover parts and labor. So after that, you're not completely out of coverage, but most importantly, what this line on this little ownership graph here represents is the spot where you become more risk responsible, especially in terms of your electronics. Because after that 3 year, 36,000 miles, your electronics on the vehicle are not covered whatsoever. Now, you do have some powertrain warranty left, so that's going to be anything that touches oil or grease. That lasts again for another 2 years or 24,000 miles, whichever comes first. And again, that is a limited warranty, so it is defects only on anything that touches oil or grease. So that's all the free stuff from Toyota. Basically, you get 5 years or 60,000 miles worth of coverage, but you have these different benchmarks in terms of quality of coverage, right? With the best coverage coming at the beginning when Toyota's most confident that nothing's going to go wrong. And then you become more risk responsible as the vehicle gets a little bit older here, as you put some miles on it, right? Obviously, the thing that we're most concerned about is going to be the electronics on the car, because we're basically driving computers on wheels these days, so it can get a little bit expensive to repair. So just a heads up on that. That is really only covered, no questions asked, for that first 12-month, 12,000 miles. So that's all the stuff that is covered. The stuff that isn't covered is going to be, first of all, your maintenance. So that's your oil changes, tire rotations, etc. Toyota actually has a cool program called Toyota Care that takes care of you for the first 2 years or up to the 25,000 mile service. So essentially your first 5 services, as long as they fit into that 2 year time frame, are going to be complimentary for you. After that, you're on your own. Other stuff, anything that happens to the exterior, so anything cosmetic, dings, dents, windshield stars, rock chips, right? Toyota can't control any of that, and so unfortunately they just don't cover it. Same with anything that happens to the interior of the vehicle. Anything cosmetic is something that Toyota basically doesn't warranty. Other stuff, keys. There's the TRD off-road premium, so you're going to be looking at the smart keys here. They're about $475 a pop. They're awfully expensive. Just a heads up on that. You do get 2 from the manufacturer, however. Other stuff, rental vehicles. Obviously, you guys live quite a bit away from us, so I imagine you won't be servicing with us. If you do, we have a service loaner fleet, but it's on a first-come, first-served basis. Just a heads up if you're ever down in our neck of the woods and want to have your vehicle serviced with us. Other stuff, Toyota very clearly in all their owner's manuals when they're talking about warranties says that their stuff doesn't cover anything that is due to wear and tear, which is defined as anything due to climate, road conditions, or personal driving habits, right? Toyota can't control any of that stuff, and so they simply don't warranty it. Last thing, depreciation due to total loss or theft. Now, I'm not sure how much you guys are planning to put down with your credit union, but essentially, if you do get into a situation where you're in a total loss situation, total loss accident, and then your vehicle is valued at less than you owe on your loan, you are responsible for the discrepancy there, essentially. So that being said, I always put some protections in here for my customers, just to make sure that we're not only giving you the best buying experience possible, we're also giving you the best ownership experience. So in the email, I've detailed exactly what those things are. Please respond to the email with any questions you might have, or go ahead and call me on the phone, and I'd be happy to go through them with you. So that's the spiel. Thanks for listening.